What's up, everybody? We are headed to Kansas. Got a giant showing up every day in the daylight. It's been killing me watching these cameras. Literally a giant typical 10 showing up on this White Oak Ridge almost every day. It has been hot, no wind to speak of in the Midwest, which has sucked. We've had to be very careful how and when we hunted. And now we have the cold front of all cold fronts moving through tonight into tomorrow. So it's 80 degrees today, high of 58 tomorrow with a 25-mile-an-hour northwest wind. So I'm picking Mike up at Kansas City Airport. I have drove all day long. We are going to drive on in, meet up with Lexi, the whole crew here. Scott Langley's coming in tomorrow, a good friend of mine. We've all been watching this buck. So we are going to be in a tree tomorrow. Hopefully get this thing killed. If he keeps doing what he's doing, it's over. As long as we don't spook him, because he has been very, very predictable for a deer this big, and he is an absolute mega giant typical. So let's go. Hopefully get the first giant whitetail down of the 2023 season. I am so ready. I am excited, ready to be in the saddle tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy.
On day.
Yeah. It's late.
Time to go to camp though. An hour away.
Well, guys, cold front has officially hit. Chill in the air, October the 6th. And I feel like we've got a great game plan for this deer that's showing up. But a game plan ain't worth a crap if my bow ain't hitting good, so we're about to check, see if it made the trip. And honestly, I don't think in this timber I'm gonna be able to shoot more than probably 30 or 40 yards, so we're just checking our close marks and hoping everything's good to go. That one's money. I think we're good. This thing hadn't moved all year. Ever since I set it up, it has been solid, so we'll fire one more at 30. Yeah, money. We've got two about tucking in the hole there, so if we hit him there, he ain't gonna go far. I can promise you that. So bow, just like it has been all year, dead on. And so much confidence in that when that happens. Whenever you go trip to trip to trip, never have to move anything. That's what I like. So let's go kill a giant whitetail. Yeah.
All right, guys, we are set up. Mike is right here behind me. Hoping to kill him right here. One of the biggest deer I've ever hunted, typical wise. And we are on top of a mountain in Kansas. You can see the river back off over the mountain, but really tight spot. He's going to be on top of us before he'll be in bow range when we see him. I can't see past 30 yards, so he hasn't been in here in a day or so. Hopefully he shows up on this cold front. And hopefully this wind doesn't swirl. Meh. We just smoked a giant. Oh my gosh. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. It's an absolute giant. First sit, Kansas. I don't know if I can reach you, buddy. But you have him right there. I couldn't hear. He snuck in. He come up out of the depths of hell. I'm expecting him to come up the ridge. I just see giant rat coming up out of the bottom. 18 yards. Hanging on. First hit in Kansas. We just killed a booner. That's the way to kick off Kansas right there, dude. I mean, we hung this set at 12:30. Killed him at 3:30. I don't deserve that. That's a giant, buddy. Stuck in the dirt. It is October the 6th, and we have got a giant typical on the ground, first sit in Kansas. Started getting pictures of this deer in velvet, and I mean, he was just very impressive. And you see deer like that, you just never think he's gonna stay predictable and everything's gonna work out and you're gonna get a shot at him. But he actually moved, found him again on the cameras. It's daylighting, cold front coming, October. I've always said the first cold front in October is my favorite time to hunt big whitetail. And we killed the sucker at 3:30, almost 4 hours before dark today. In the timber, out of the saddles, just like we love to hunt. And couldn't have been any better, 15 yards. I'm pumped. The only thing now is he died off in a hole in the middle of the mountains. We just gotta figure out how to get him out of here, but one of my biggest typicals ever. What a start to the whitetail season 2023. Unreal day.